Hello, I'm Chris Palmer, and I wanted to share with you some Wars of Oz stuff I've got going on. I received a box from Old Glory that has some of the new Yule War figures in it, and a couple other things. For those that don't know, Wars of Oz is a relatively new set of rules and line of figures produced by Old Glory. It's kind of interesting. It's a fantasy horse and musket post-apocalyptic setting where kind of society after the apocalypse has rebuilt itself based on the writings of Baum, and there's mutants and resembling all the creatures from the Oz books, and so you have Winkies and Munchkins and Quadlings and all that. It's and the games are a lot of fun. Anyhow, the rules and figures are available from Old Glory here in the United States, and across the pond you can get them from Sally Forth. So let's see what's in the box here, okay? So these are all packs from the kind of the evil Ice Witches forces. The first one I've got here is the Ice Witch herself. Let me open this up. So there she is. It's a really beautiful figure. She's got a like skull lantern there, and a spear or magic staff with all these neat little bells on it. And it's neat, her hair is kind of pulled up to resemble a witch's hat. And all sorts of interesting, more bells hanging from her skirts there. And as you can see, well, to the top of the hair, it's just about 40 millimeters. Next, we've got King Krampus here, 022-1303. Looks like his head is separate. So open that, take a look. So it actually comes in 3 pieces. There's his head, very much modeled after the traditional Krampus figure, and he's holding of course a bunch of switches as his primary weapon there, and he's got a hole for a tail there. That must still be in the package yet. I'll have to pull that out. And anyhow, beautiful figure. Next, we got a unit of the, I guess, lesser Krampuses here. They serving their king, I guess. 022-1300. Get that open and take a look at these guys. So I guess all the tails come separately with these. Very nice, and all the heads separate too, just like with their king. Get some of this extra stuff off here. So it looks like we've got 3 poses. The club and these chains, and some sort of staff, I guess large club stick there. So it's 5 figures and a leader. You can pick and modify one to be the leader. Oh, I see. There's one very fancy head there that can be your leader. And Oh, you can't see it. It's up too far. And back a little bit so you can see the whole unit. Anyhow, we have a very fancy head. That head. There's another. I guess that's another one of those. One of those. One of those. And one of those. So there's this one with the double horns, and then it looks like there's these with the big horns. They're actually different faces. Wow. And then these guys, everybody's got a different head. Wow, that is really neat. And just some beautiful detailing on these. Okay, so some of these I'm seeing now have molded tails, and some of them have the hole that you can apply these tails. So that's all, that works out perfectly. Very good. Okay. Pull those out. Now my last pack I've got here are the duck floor. These are the dark elves that serve the Ice Witch. Let me get these open and we'll see what we got. There's a lot of these guys. Okay, we're going to look at the dark elves here. They appear to have, oh, I think these are the standard bearers. And somewhere in here should be a leader type. Oh, and there's a guy pointing. Assuming he's going to be the leader. And let's look and see if we have a musician of some sort. I'm not seeing one, but there's certainly a big variety of things here. Let me take those three off. We've got these are just wonderful in how many different styles there are. There's another kind. Another kind. It's almost as if, I'm not sure here, but it's almost as if everyone is different. Oh, here's our musician. So there are 20 of these. They would be mounted 4 to a base and 5 bases. Another one of that guy. Another one of that guy. Another one of him. 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 Oh, I see. Those are actually 2 different poses. Wow. These are really great figures. I like the guy with the lantern. They will be fun to paint in a variety of different ways. Anyhow, that's what I got. The dark elves and the unit of Krampuses and the king and the queen. So they will. I'm looking forward to getting started on those. So I was at Target today, and I got this big tub because I've kind of outgrown my tree storage, as you can see. I like to get really colorful trees and such for Oz, and they're just too jammed in here. I'm worried something's going to get damaged. So I got this really big one, and I think they'll be able to spread out. And also, as you can see in here, they had, because it's Halloween, they had these black pine trees, and I think at some point I'm going to do a haunted forest in a scenario, and Well, I've got like dead, gnarly, deciduous trees. I thought these would be good as some variety for kind of evil, dead pine trees. And so I'm going to remount them on a little less obvious spaces. And we'll get all the trees moved from the little tub over into the big tub. So that's on this week's to-do list as well. All right, I think that is it for the for all that's going on with me and Oz this week. And so we will talk to you again. We got some more to show. Goodbye, and have a great day.